Hi, I hope you're all doing well. The intent with today's video is to make it longer. That's the intention, but my daughter is doing some learning thing on the iPad right now, so it could be short-lived. But this is the time that I have to make the video, so I had a request for whispered and softly spoken. It might be more softly spoken because the air is on and I don't really know how it sounds in the video, whispering, like if you're actually going to be able to hear that or if the air is going to block that out. So it's probably going to be more softly spoken. But I figure we'll just do like a chattier video and makeup. I don't really have much to update on, but the summer is coming to an end. Let me gather my thoughts for a second so I can multitask. The summer is coming to an end. It is, I don't know what's happening with this. My hair's been I guess it had fallen out or something and it's regrowing because in those two spots it's like some weird hair regrowth situation. But anyway, it's what? August, almost 10th? 9th, I think, or 10th? I don't know. One of those days, but I would say this is probably like the fastest summer that I've had. Honestly, it went so fast. This is vitamin C serum. It really did go really, really, really fast. And so I mentioned, I think before, that my daughter's going to start in kindergarten. So that's going to be within the next couple of weeks. So I'm nervous, I'm excited for her. And I feel like it'll be a good change. I feel like she's the right age. I definitely wouldn't have been ready to put her in anything when she was definitely not 3, 4, at least with her. I still wasn't wanting to put her in a program or anything like that. So I feel like she's at a good age. She's gonna be turning 5 and she's able to communicate what she needs and talk to me about stuff. So that's why I wanted to hold off on school for a while. I just feel like it's important that if you have the opportunity, not everybody can stay home with their kids. And obviously some kids need to go to daycare when they're first born and stuff like that, but I was lucky enough where I didn't have to do that. So I feel like it's a good time and she's excited. I'm gonna use this as a lotion, face lotion, but it's really a hand cream. But yeah, she's excited. Ew, it's all liquidy. She's excited to start. She's nervous too, obviously, but I think she's more excited. And yeah, that's the only really big update that will be happening shortly. So we're just enjoying the rest of the summertime. Okay. So that's really that. I don't know, I keep saying the same thing. But yeah, it's been a really good summer. I know mostly I've just posted short videos. And mostly makeup. I just enjoy doing the makeup stuff the most, I think. But I'm open to other things. I just haven't been doing them. So yeah, I hope you're all having a good summer, if it is summer where you are. And I don't really have anything else to say. I'm going to be making her theme. She wants the Nightmare Before Christmas theme for, this is really sticky, for her birthday. So, ew, I would not recommend this. Honestly, I've had these for like a year and a half. I'm just gonna throw them out after this, but they're really, really sticky and like not a pleasant feeling. But yeah, she's having Nightmare Before Christmas theme. So I'm going to make her, for like the party that she's gonna have, the little party, fondant, like the fondant toppers. That's the intention. So I need to actually make that soon, because you can make it and store it, because I don't make that stuff for eating. It's for decoration. I know a lot of people do eat fondant, but I don't enjoy it. The one that I make is just made with marshmallows and powdered sugar. Maybe like a little couple drops of water. I haven't made it in a long time. So it's not terrible. It's just really sweet. Like, it's unnecessary. So anyway, you can make the fondant and dye it whatever colors you want, and then roll it out and cut it into like the circle, so it can fit on top of a cupcake, and then make the little whatever, like Jack and Sally and the mayor. And I found some things on Pinterest that I'm gonna try to copy, so she can have the cupcakes on her birthday party, and I can have it done ahead of time. Because that's just one less thing to do. Not that there's like that much stuff to do. I have to wrap up her presents, and then it's not much. She's not having a big party. Let me go ahead. So I'll do that and see how that turns out. I haven't worked with fondant, I think, since like her first birthday was the last time I did anything fondant related on her cake. Because like, I love the way it looks, but no, I don't like to eat it. So at least with the cupcake fondant topper, you could just pull it off and eat the cupcake underneath. It's just like, if you know what I'm talking about, it's just like a round disc, and you just place it on top. So you can make that and put it in like a sealed container, or you can like let it harden. Either way, since we're not eating it. So that's all I have to do for that. And then on her actual birthday, I don't know if she wants me to make her a cake or if she wants an ice cream cake, or I have to ask. I was thinking of like going all out and doing like a fully fondant covered cake with Nightmare Before Christmas being the theme. But yeah, we'll see. I always make like big plans, and then it takes much more time, because baking in general takes a lot of time, but the fondant things and the little detailed items, it really takes a lot of time. So we'll see what kind of motivation I have to do that, because the only time I'll have when she's not around, it will be in the evening, and she still wakes up sometimes, so you just like don't really know what you're gonna get. So that's it. And then my birthday's in September. So I usually get something for myself for my birthday, but I can't think of anything I actually need. So I don't really know. Really can't think of anything that I need, like super need. or even want. So, I don't know. And for myself, I don't think I've ever made myself a birthday cake, because like cake is not my most favorite. So usually I get ice cream cake, or my mom used to make this like dirt cake. It's not dirt cake like with jello. I mean, not jello, pudding. You know what I'm talking about. It's not that, but it's mint chocolate chip ice cream layered with like crunched up Oreos and gummy worms. So I prefer that ice cream kind of thing, ice cream cake or ice cream, some type of ice cream related thing. Like, I do like cake. It's not that I think cake is bad. It's just to go to all that effort for myself to make a big cake, and then I'm gonna eat a slice, and then everybody's gonna have one slice and then like throw it out, because I'm not gonna eat a cake after 2 days, because then it's just gross to me. And there's so much of it once you make it. But ice cream cake stays in the freezer, so that lasts longer. Okay, this is primer, eyelash primer. And then, yeah, I feel like everything goes really fast after September. Usually by now I would have decorated for Halloween already. I'm usually the type of person that's gonna decorate like mid-August. So I guess like within the week or something like that. But since she's starting school and I'm enjoying summer, I'm not trying to skip ahead too fast. So I haven't put any of that stuff up. But I mean, you all know how fast it goes once there's Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. New Year? Was it New Year's or New Year? New Year. New Year. But anyway, I'm not trying to skip ahead too fast. I just want to enjoy each day. Because I swear it's been going really, really fast. Really uncharacteristically fast. I think that's just something that happens as you get older. And once you become a parent, and then your kids get older, and then that just goes so fast, and then before you know it, like you're aging along with them. It's just kind of weird. The weather's really nice today. You can see out that little screen area, like 80 degrees. And usually I'm not really big on like heat, but I swear for some reason this summer, I don't know if it's living in a different area, but everybody said it would be hotter here than it was in New York. It just feels more manageable. Like I don't get as annoyed with the heat as I did in New York. Maybe, I don't know. I honestly don't know what the difference is. Maybe I just don't care as much. Or I've been wearing shorts more this summer, and like I would wear jeans a lot. But I wore shorts last summer, so I don't know. I don't even know what I was saying. I just think I'm enjoying the weather. I actually would prefer for it to stay nice, like 70, 75, even 80 is fine. I don't know how quickly the temperature changes here. We got here in October, and I don't even remember what the weather was like, so I'll just have to find out. In New York, it would kind of pretty rapidly, I would say, by the end of August, maybe like the first week of September, there were a couple more hot days, and then it really just started to stay more like 70s and 60s. So I don't know when I'm gonna pull out. I don't ever change my wardrobe. Like I keep all of my stuff out year round. But with my daughter, I do, because she has a lot of clothes now that she's older, so I take out the winter stuff and switch it out. This year I'm still gonna save it just in case I need it, because she has a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff like that I had from last year that she fit in again this year, because I usually buy her the bigger sizes so that it lasts longer. But a lot of the stuff now, like, she is sized out of a lot of the summer stuff. And I'm pretty sure she fits in most of the winter stuff, but I don't even know. She's really gotten a lot taller since I took the summer stuff out when, like, May. So we'll see once I take the winter stuff out if there's gonna be a lot of stuff I need to put away and get her new stuff, but I don't think so. I feel like it'll be fine. I'm trying not to do as many mouth sounds in this video because I had wanted to do, I notice when I'm watching ASMR sometimes, if it's like a chattier one, like the visual triggers enough for me, and it's like in its own category where you don't need the mouth sounds or any other sounds. I'm still doing the tapping and stuff like that, but sometimes just like the application process doesn't need to have mouth sounds for me. So I don't know, I'm just trying something different. Let's see, I'm gonna put on a different lip gloss. This one's actually awful in real life. It was from Ulta. I think it was free. No, maybe it wasn't free. It came in like a beauty box. I do like to get those beauty boxes at Target. But it's so sticky. I don't know about you, but I can't stand sticky lip gloss. Like, you can kind of see that. Sticky. I don't like that. Like, I don't know why they make sticky lip gloss. Who wants that? And then your hair gets stuck in it. But you can put some on. So I don't really know that I have anything else left to talk about. Most of what I've spoken about is kind of like, I feel like I've been talking about the same thing for almost 20 minutes. But like I said, I've had a few people ask for longer videos or say that they like the chattier videos. Like I've said before, they don't get nearly as many views as the short makeup application videos. I have to be like a long time fan or subscriber to someone to really watch their long videos, so I understand like if that pops up a long video and it's not somebody who knows, my back hurts, what who I am, like you're not gonna watch it. So there's a few ASMR creators that I really like that make longer videos, and I'll just watch their longer videos. But if I see like a brand new person I've never seen before and it's like a 30-minute video, usually I'm not gonna watch it. So I can understand why those don't get as much attention. The short ones you can kind of, and it's also like it's a different category. It's a whole different thing. So it depends on my mood. If I want to watch a long one or a 1 minute. But I appreciate all of you that watch, and I enjoy the comments. And I'm trying to think. That's about the last step I have for this. I'm gonna get her off the iPad. I thought she would have got off on her own by now. Usually she doesn't have that much of an attention span for it, but it's that Homer app, and I feel like it's more fun than ABC Mouse. But anyway, it's almost 20 minutes long. I don't think there's gonna be too much for me to edit out, so hopefully this will be like a solid 20-minute video. Because I know some people like to watch ASMR to go to sleep. I'm not one of those people. I never watch it to go to sleep. I just like to relax to it, because I can't go to sleep with, I just like the sound machine to go to sleep. And also because I'm a parent, like I don't know, I feel like I can't have like the distraction, you know? Back when I wasn't a parent, I'd fall asleep to the TV on all the time, but not anymore. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope it was soft-spoken enough. I feel like I've kind of just been talking normally the whole time. But thank you for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day or evening, and the weekend is coming upon us, so I hope you have a good weekend, and we'll see you in the next video.